and an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Hola, and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at Toronto. They're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs. And of course the Bulls, quite a bit of space between these two.
When I look at Chicago, they know what this month is all about for them. They just have to be aggressive and punch their ticket for the play-in. That could be easier said than done.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bulls, they've got Jalen Smith. Isaac Okoro is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, B.A., since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest. Meanwhile, winning still has to be job number 1.
Now here's Barnes to the middle. Here's Ingram. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Giddey into the lane. For 3, Smith connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Outside Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Over Smith. Pirtle with the bucket.
I think it's a big help when Pirtle can make the mid-range. It forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things.
Now here's Giddey. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Raptors. Okoro, no good. Now the Raptors with it. Ingram, the pass to Quickly. Back to Ingram. Toronto passing it around from behind the arc. And it's Quickly. That time on the assist by Ingram.
Well, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
Here's Giddey. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Picked by Smith. Launches it. Quickly with a rebound.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Immanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
Here's Quickly. The Bulls making their last shot. And he's going for the oop here.
Solid IQ play right there from Immanuel Quickly.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Outside Giddey. Back to Jones. Pass to Okoro. Here's Jones. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
To me, R.J. Barrett at his best when he takes the initiative on offense. Get aggressive to the cup.
Here's Jones. Rebound Toronto. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Well, they beat this team in their last matchup, and it wasn't even close.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
Smith outside. Outside Giddey. Shot clock at 6. On the take. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Pass to Ingram, back to Barrett. Now here's quickly. It's Barnes on the wing. It's blocked.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
Jones, the shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Here's quickly. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Quickly's got 5 now.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Josh Giddey.
And currently, he's in the zone. A tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 games look a lot different from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Pass to Buzelis. Okoro outside. And here's Giddey. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Murray Boyles.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Barrett can't hit. The Bulls trail by 6. From deep, Giddey. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
The Raptors have a really interesting core, Doris. What do you think about it?
Well, obviously they are loaded with young, talented wings. Scotty Barnes, good scorer, excellent rebounder. R.J. Barrett, a little bit streaky as a shooter, but a dynamic scorer. And Brandon Ingram now, still all in their 20s. So which of these players really pops as their consistent star?
Jones finds Giddey. From 17, rebounded by Murray Boyles.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Count it.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
.149 left to play in the first. Here's Buzelis. Here's Jones. Fires for 3 from deep. Giddey. Rebounded by Ingram.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
And there's Barrett on the assist from Barnes. Barrett's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Pass to Giddey. Picked by Smith. Giddey passes to Smith. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
He's 3 of 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A line change here for Chicago. Toronto also changing it up. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Barnes. Dick comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Emmanuel Quickly subbed in for Barrett. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Pass to Walter. Chicago with a rebound.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Sexton. Missed inside.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Toronto passing it around. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
30 seconds left now in the first quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Yabusele. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3.
Boy, what a nice read by Sexton there. He is more than willing to kick it to deep when necessary.
Outside Dick. Off target with the 3. Gets it off. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Gershon Yabusele out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Kawamura in at the 1. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Murray Boyles, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Chicago making a switch here. McClung's checked in. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Williams. Pass to Yabusele. Outside Sexton. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Williams. Sexton with it. No points yet. Here's Richards. And he jams it home with authority.
Boy, just great recognition by Colin Sexton coming off the screen.
Raptors lead by 5. Pass to Walter. On the wing, Grady Dick fires the 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Here's Walter. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP, Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Quickly. He's got 5. Here's Mamukelashvili. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
For Chicago, Okoro is checked in for Richards. Giddey comes in for McClung, and it's Trey Jones in for Sexton. Toronto also changing it up. Scotty Barnes comes in for Mamukelashvili, and Ingram is subbed in for Dick. Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
BA, those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team, and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him. I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Walter. Giddey defends. Walter, good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Okoro. No points so far. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Yabusele. Knocks it loose. To the paint. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here is Williams. Giddey scanning the floor. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Giddey against Barnes. Back to quickly. There's the triple. Chicago with a rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one, and they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Chicago passing it around. Jones from outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
Now here's Barnes. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated, trying to get a way to stop him.
Here's Giddey. Yabusele outside. To the inside. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Yabusele's got 5 points.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Quickly passes to Barnes. And it's Chicago with a board. Yabusele's got 5 rebounds tonight. Giddey into the lane. Here's Jones. Okoro outside. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
They closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
For Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Yabusele, and Buzelis is subbed in for Williams. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Raptors lead by 3. Outside Barrett. Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Okoro. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
Ingram can be shifty, especially when he's operating out of the 2-man game.
Here's Giddey. Doesn't fall for him. Only 1 for 8 from the floor now. The Raptors have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Okoro, no good. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. 1:44 left in the second. Here's Shed. They get it again. Pass to Barrett. Now Ingram. Back to Barnes. Hurdle. And another shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl. 1 shot.
That one misses for Poeltl.
Well, Jakob Poeltl, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it, he plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
Now here's Jones. He has 7. Shoots over Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Chicago shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
At the line for Chicago, Trey Jones, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Jones hits them both. Toronto leading by 5. It's Barrett on the wing. Poeltl with a screen on Giddey. Barrett with it, guarded by Smith. For 3. And it's Shed missing. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Jones. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Outside for Ingram. Outside Barnes. Over Jones. Barnes, no good.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Here's Okoro. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Ingram's got 9.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for joining us. Brandon Ingram has been lighting it up. Quite the performance in the first half.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what? A couple of times, you could just see defenders hang their heads, man.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
We're going to learn a lot about them by the end of this stretch, facing some good teams that can either expose you or empower you.
And in some cases, both.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Toronto leading by 6. So for Toronto right now, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram, and it's quickly in at the point. Now here's Ingram. Here's Barrett, and he gets the bucket. He has 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
After being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019, we're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett.
We are, PA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really popped for me in terms of playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap, and the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2 and 3-point range. I think when you think Scotty Barnes, you think a well-defined skill set. He can pass, he can defend, he's got size. This guy can do it all.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
The 3, Smith. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And Jalen Smith wants to stretch the floor. He's got a sweet shot.
Ingram passed it quickly. Left side Barnes. Smith with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Barrett passes to Pirtle. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddy's got 4 rebounds in the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Guys?
Playing with purpose. Allie, appreciate the report.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Pass to Buzelis. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now here's Quickly. He's got 5. And that one's good. Pirtle's got 8.
Well, we know Pirtle, very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Jones drives in. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Barrett against Giddey. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Pirtle with the block. Here's Barrett, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Jones. 14 points for him. Smith finds Giddey. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
When Jalen Smith puts it all together, this guy can be special. We're getting a glimpse of that right now.
Outside Barnes. Nice move inside from Barnes.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Bulls trail by 4. Here's Jones. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
I know they love to see Ingram make big plays on defense, and that's the energy they want from him.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Colin Sexton's checked in for Giddey. The Raptors making a switch here. Now here's Jones. He's got 14. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Murray Boyles has got his 6th rebound on the night. Toronto passing it around. Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. Clock at 6. Sexton against Barrett. Over Sexton. Barrett can't hit. Bulls trail by 6. From 11 feet away, blocked, and he recovers it. Sexton passes to Jones. Jacks up a 3. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Spacing the floor. That's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this half.
It's Barrett on the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Picked by Smith. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Ingram. Toronto leading by 5. Here's Barrett. And a nice finish on the layup. Barrett's got 17.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Jones. This one for three. It's rebounded by Barrett. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Barnes with a screen on Sexton. The three, Barrett. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Sexton passes to Jones. They need this. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
Outside Barrett. Beyond the arc. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Here's Sexton. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
And here's quickly. 5 points in the game.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
32 seconds left in the third quarter here. Jones, the pass to Sexton. From 13, it's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Sexton. The shot comes out. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Toronto. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Colin Sexton out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Nick Richards. Then it's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now Yabusele. Yabusele a screen on quickly. And that one's good. Giddey.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's quickly.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Down low. Here's Richards. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker, Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Williams defending. Pass to Walter. Here's Murray Boyles. On the wing, Grady Dick launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 11.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And stolen by Dick. Here's Murray Boyles. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Chicago making a switch here. Smith's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Dick. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Robbed. Pass to Quickly. Going inside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
At the line for the Raptors, Emmanuel Quickly. At the line for one.
Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, Quickly finished second in Sixth Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
Now here's Sexton. The kick out to Williams. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Walter. And here's Ingram from the arc. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
The three from Sexton. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Outside Ingram. Toronto passing it around. Out to the wing. Pass to Mamukelashvili. The three from Quickly. Chicago with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Williams passes to Sexton. Smith outside. Now here's Giddey. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And Yabusele with a bucket on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 9 assists now tonight.
And that's their way back into this game. They've got to play racehorse basketball from here on out.
Now here's Quickly. Outside Ingram. Drains the triple.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And Giddey's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Down by 12. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do.
Some changes for Chicago. Ellis is checked in for Yabusele. Okoro comes in for Williams. And it's Trey Jones in for Sexton. And so here is Chicago. A 12-point game. Jones' shot is good.
Boy, good heads-up basketball from Isaac Okoro. He spots a ready shooter and gets him the basketball.
Here's Quickly. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Okoro. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Smith. For Chicago, they've gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. He's off from 3.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Barnes in the post, covered by Smith. Barrett! Cash from downtown!
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Giddey. Into the lane, and he slams it down.
I tell you, if you give Josh Giddey a lane to the cup, look out. He knows how to finish.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Buzelas. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, R.J. Barrett. Taking 2 shots.
That one's off.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That one's in there!
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Raptors lead by 9. Here's quickly. Barrett outside. Puts up the tray. It's money from deep.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Jones fires. Banks it home. Big shot.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. I just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Now here's Barrett for 3. The 3 is in!
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Raptors.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And what a huge performance it was for R.J. Barrett.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And the Bulls call time here. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
For your dancing machine mascot, Benny the Bull.
It's a 10-point game. Smith jams it home!
From Josh Giddey.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Now here's Pirtle. Picked by Pirtle. Barrett! The triple drop!
R.J. Barrett.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Toronto with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Ingram. Barrett! So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Very soon.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step in the shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, R.J. Barrett.